What's going on, world? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the podcast, Uplifting Minds. I'm your host, Lamar Wilson. And like I said, guys, I'm staying on top of it. I'm making sure that I get this out to y'all every week. I hope y'all doing good. I hope everything that you got planned is working. You're in the process. There's progress going. You see things changing. And if you don't give up. It will come. Small steps, great distance. What's going on, guys? Yeah, had a great, right now 2021 is definitely starting off on the right foot for me. And I think it's really because just applying what I want. What is it that I want and going after it, not expecting it to happen on the first try, but letting it happen. And it's really being consistent about things and making sure that, that I see the visual. Like if you have a vision, you got a plan. All right. I'm going to say that again. If you have a vision, that means you had a plan. So I got the book. The book is in the right people's hands to make sure that it's worded correctly and everything that needs to be changed. And, so I'm working with some great, a great person that I truly, I respect them a lot. So, but it's been real good right now. We're in the, half of January, and I got, a podcast, episode out, every week. So again, like I said, I'm making my effort to make sure that I get this out every Wednesday, 6 p.m., on my YouTube, on Anchor, Spotify, everywhere. I'm putting it out. All right. Y'all going to get this work. So, I this year is definitely a personal year for me. Not just for speaking, but also just growth in my marriage, growth in my parenting, growth in myself, growth in my finances, growth in my lifestyle. So I'm taking this year very personal. Like I said before, I'm definitely going to be having a lot of emails. A lot of networking, a lot of videos, a lot of interviews, a lot of me this year. Last year, I really dumbed down on a lot of stuff. And this year, I'm definitely going to be putting it out there that I want more, So other than that, guys, last week I touched on the topic, and I think I probably rubbed some people the wrong way about relationship sex and marriage sex. My relationship people was like, man, you giving it up, man. What are you doing? But my marriage people, pointed out some things that kind of rubbed them the wrong way, maybe because they in that situation. I'm not sure. But again, I just wanted to point out, like, I wasn't attacking anybody. I just really wanted to address some things and maybe free some people up. I wasn't saying go out and go have relationship sex because you're in a relationship and it feels like you're in a marriage and you're having marriage sex. And sometimes you be in a marriage having relationship sex. So I just wanted to, if I offended anybody, I apologize. Just really wanted to touch that topic. And it was just a great conversation with me and my peoples. And I just wanted to, give it out to the world. But other than that, today I really wanted to really get into a conversation about it's staying consistent. I know we got a lot of hats on our head, parenting, work, business, relationships, health. We got so many hats that we wear every day, and it's like you don't have enough time to keep one on, and better alone take one off. But it's really like someone once said, it's like, how heavy is the rock? And what I mean by that is that you need to find out throughout the day, and this is why I said it's so important to have a routine. When you start your morning, when you wake up, is what's heavy. What's the heaviest rocks? Which means you need to get those moved out the way first. And what's the smallest rocks where, if it happens, it happens. If you get to it, you get to it. But I think a lot of people are focusing on getting out the little rocks because those are the easy rocks. Those are the safe rocks. Those are the ones, you really ain't got to shift your energy or change your voice or change who you are. But if the heavy rocks are the ones that's really going to allow us to go further than the small rocks. So I want y'all to really think about how consistent you can be in other areas. Like you need to be consistent in your relationship. Okay. You need to be consistent in your finances. You need to be consistent in your health. You need to be consistent with yourself. Like if you're going to tell yourself one thing, make sure you do it. Or don't judge someone about the things that they don't do. Like you really need to learn how to be consistent with yourself. Like that's the one key I think that will better a relationship is how consistent you are. Because what happens is you say you're consistent and you want to be consistent and you say what you want to get done and this is what's going to get done and you make these promises. And what happens is people don't really believe you. It's because you say one thing, but then you do another or you don't do it at all. And that's what's really messing you up because you're saying one thing and you're like, yeah, I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And they're like, yeah. And you get discouraged and you get mad. It's because you have in the past have let them down numerous times and you're not consistent. Like work on being consistent with yourself first. Then move on to others. You ain't got to sit there and be consistent and be this flamingo for everybody. Be that with yourself. Start with yourself. They say if the plane is going down, you put the oxygen mask on first. Then you go to everybody else. You out here just putting it on everybody and not yourself. And you getting mad why you're not getting the results you deserve, you should get. It's proven facts. Like take care of yourself first. You out here just doing all wild stuff and you get mad because people are not supporting you. People are saying whatever to you. It's because you have not shown yourself how consistent you can be with yourself. People need to see that and say, yo, I don't know what that person's doing, but I need to be like that. So it has to work like that. It has to work with you. It starts with you. The race starts with you. It don't start with your family. It don't start with your friends. It don't start with your job. It don't start with your business. It don't start with your kids. It don't start with your people that hate you. It don't start with that. It starts with you. You are at that line. You're supposed to be at that line out there and running your own race. And when people see that you are running your own race, I promise you, people are like, man, I want to be like that. Or I want to be better than that. But it gotta start with you. Like when you think about the things that's going on in your life, think about the people that's around in your life. You think about the stuff that you should have got done, the things that you could be getting done, all these things that can factor in your life. Like you have to say to yourself, the reason why I'm not getting this done is because I'm not consistent in the areas that I should be consistent in. I say one thing, but I do another, or I find any small excuse to make it happen. Like you got a business partner and you feel like, well, I don't need to do all the work, or I don't need to do some of the work. Like it's already there. I'm gonna say that again because I think that really didn't clear up what I was saying. Like your habits with your friends, your family, people around you result to bad income. Okay, let me just go there. Bad income, bad relationships. Like your habits, you not being consistent is the reason why people just shy away from you. Like you being consistent will motivate people want to do better, be better, see you in a better light. Like you say one thing, but you do another. Like you're waiting for someone to do it first. Like get up and just do it. Like don't wait for someone to do something for you. Don't just jump on somebody's bandwagon because they already got stuff going on with themselves and you just feel like, oh, let me just jump on this and let me just try to make it happen. Let me just add on. But you're not really adding on if you're not doing nothing without someone telling you to do it. You're actually taking away from yourself because people are good in their areas. They're just trying to get better. But you come in someone's life and you're trying to make changes and you're not even changing yourself and you're doing nothing for yourself or the person. Like I know people right now probably turned this off because they don't want to hear it. And the people that are listening is because they do need to hear this. Because they have people that's just like, they just leeching onto them. And that's the problem. You got so many people leeching onto you. You don't know what to do. You've been a leecher all your life. And now you finally got something that you think is good for you. And you don't know how to work it. So you try to get on to other people's stuff because they already got a foundation. You should be ashamed of yourself. But there should be no reason why someone need to tell you what to do. Hold your hand, do this, do that, do this. No. You should be doing stuff and people are like, oh, I didn't even know he did that. Oh, I didn't even know she did that. But you just out here, you want everything given to you and you ain't got no work. You got no work in you. I'm sorry, I'm venting. I'm just tired of people seeing other people's success and feel like they could just be a part of it. Stop being a part of something if you're not adding to something. I say that for the people in the cheap seats. Stop trying to be a part of something if you're not trying to add to something. You know, so I mean, guys, I don't want to mess up the mood. I just want people to be consistent in their life. I want you to be consistent in your life, your family's life, your kids' life. Be consistent. You want a happy marriage? You want a happy relationship? You want happy sex? Be consistent. See what's going on and fix it. Fix it. Be consistent. You know, make the right choices. You know there's some things that you should be doing. You're just not doing because you're prideful. My ego. Your ego left you broke. Your pride left you single. Make the right choices. Find out what's not working and make it work. And I'm still doing that myself. I'm no angel. I'm not perfect, but I promise you, I'm working towards everything. I'm not letting nothing slip by me. Nothing. I'm fixing everything that's in my life. Everything. Everybody's getting it. Everybody. Even if I haven't even met you, you getting it. I apologize to everybody that we didn't see eye to eye. Everybody. I'm cool with everybody. I can honestly, truly say that. I'm cool with everybody. I made peace with everybody. I went and apologized to everybody. Even if I felt like my point was good enough to be like, you wrong, I'm like, no. I value our friendship, our relationship enough to say, I'm sorry. And so I want you to look tonight. I'm telling you tonight, look at the stuff that you're not consistent in. Look at the relationships that you had, that you're not making the right choices. And I'm telling you, make the change. You want this year to be successful? Make the change. I'm telling you, I'm pausing because I'm really in my feelings right now, because I want you to make that change. I want you to grow. I want you to break that glass ceiling, because that's what's holding you. That glass ceiling is holding you. But you don't see it. But I promise you, once you break that glass ceiling, sky's the limit. So make it count, guys. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I mean, I just wanted to jump on here quick and really I just wanted to just address these two things: making the right decision and staying consistent, guys. But before I check out on this one, I just want to shout out on DBDS, Dear Brothers, Dear Sisters. They had me on their show. Amazing. Mel, shout outs to Mel, shout outs to Nicole. Thank you for having me. Shout outs to Angela. She was my co-host, or guest. I'm not even sure. But amazing vibe. I'm looking forward to getting back on this, and just really touching topics about self-care, self-love, relationships, cheating, everything. So thank you for having me. I got some things in the works going on. Look out for a workshop that I'm putting together myself. I got more interviews that I got lined up, so look out for that. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, Twitter. I am Lamar Wilson. If you need to chat with me, book Lamar Wilson at gmail.com. And this year, like I said, make a plan, stay on it, stay consistent, stay focused, keep doing what you need to do. I promise you it's going to work for you. Other than that, really, I guys, a couple people were asking me about the other podcast, and whenever that, when the time is right, the time is right. I'm not gonna force it, but I got so much stuff on my plate. I need people to take off and add to it, but I can't just keep adding. I'm one person. So I do apologize. You're only hearing one voice on the podcast. But for my true listeners that's really out there, that just really likes to hear me talk, I appreciate you. I love you. I believe in you. And if this episode really hit you, share this episode and just really just tell them that this is a pace. This episode is really from a place of peace and just help. And I want to help y'all. I want to make sure that you're in the right space for 2021. Let's not get distracted. Let's not get people to feel like their voice or their decision, is more important than your decision. You don't need nobody's verification. You are your own verification. Don't let someone think because they're doing better than you that they are better than you. So I want you to take that, and I want you to apply it. That, yeah, you got this far doing this, and great, but you have the opportunity to do the same thing as well. Trust me. Ain't nobody just woke up and they were like, oh, I'm a millionaire. No. They had to work as much as you had to work. And you just gotta put a little more work than what they had to put in, and that's fine. The reason why it's like that, because you're gonna cherish it and you're gonna appreciate it more than they do. So take that and run with it, because I promise you, the more you have something good in your life, the better you treasure it. I'm gonna say that again. That's my nugget for the day. The more you put the process in, the better you appreciate it. I want you to appreciate the things. Appreciate your family. Appreciate your health. Appreciate your phone. Appreciate your family. Your friends. Appreciate yourself.